Alright, so I had posted this article back in August on my blog, and I never got a chance to make the video. I just wanted to give my opinion on it. It was posted August 23rd of 2018 by Media Takeout. It was titled, Bravo Changes Mind, Kenya Moore Likely Returning to Atlanta Housewives. Breaking. Here's what they wrote. Media Takeout News just got wind of a blockbuster report coming from the top executives over at Bravo. Kenya Moore may be returning to the Atlanta Housewives this season after all. According to our Media Takeout snitch, the production team sent over to Bravo executives an early screening of footage for the new season of the Atlanta Housewives, and Bravo is not happy with what they saw. One person close to the network told Media Takeout News, quote, "There was no real action aside from Marlo and Candy/Todd. Everyone was boring," end quote. The insider claims that the Bravo team has now re-engaged representatives of Kenya Moore to see if they can convince her to return to the show. The insider added, quote, "I don't know if Kenya even wants to return, but Bravo is now trying to get her back." Fans have been clamoring for Kenya to return, especially since her marriage and pregnancy would be a very interesting storyline. The story is developing. Kenya recently gave another update on Baby Twirl Monday when she shared an ultrasound video on her social media accounts for her millions of followers to see. Let me see. The former Real Housewives of Atlanta star has been providing a ton of pregnancy updates for her followers as her due date nears. And here's what she said on the ultrasound. "I wanted to share this 4D ultrasound we had months ago. It's so incredible. You can see #baby daily moving its little arms and legs in utero. Technology is so advanced, it's mind-boggling to me. We see a high-risk specialist who has this type of imaging and are so blessed to have access to this modern-day miracle. #blessed, #baby daily, #4D ultrasound, #my journey, #motherhood, #love, #family, #joy, #peace, #miracle baby." That's a lot of hashtags. But anyways, the point is this though, guys. Now, I've heard this more than once that the new season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is season 11, is supposed to be like so incredibly boring that Bravo is at a point where they just don't even know like what the heck they're gonna do. Like I keep hearing this in like different articles, and I'm really wondering like how true this information is, because I mean opinions have varied among fans about like whether or not a season was good. You know, some people have complained, like saying things like, "Oh man, this season was like the worst one," and stuff like that. But for the most part, the Real Housewives has done pretty well as far as ratings are concerned and stuff like that. And it's one of those shows, just like Love and Hip Hop, like no matter how bad like ratings go, the ratings are always like better than most other shows. You know what I mean? Like people will complain and say things like, "I'm not going to watch the show anymore," but then the show will still be like #1 in the network. Like people always say that about Love and Hip Hop, for example. But it's like, other than wrestling, you know, no other show is keeping up with Love and Hip Hop ratings wise. It's #1 on VH1, just like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, as far as I know, is #1 on Bravo. As far as I know, it gets more ratings than any show, period. No other show can compete with it. It's really crazy. But you know, I'm really wondering at this point, because you know, because a lot of people who watch the show are haters. It's like they hate watch the show. So they'll sit up there and say things like, "Man, you know, I wish this show would just go off of TV. I wish it was just never shown again." But yet they're giving the show ratings. They'll watch it season after season, but yet they'll still complain about it. So it's just really disturbing. Like, do you hate the show or do you love the show? Which one is it? You know, it's super confusing, because it's like these people are double speaking. It's like they have all these negative things to say about it, but yet they're watching it every season. They'll still be there. It's like they're like a loyal hater. They're very consistent when it comes to their hatred. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a fan of the show with a microphone. You know, I watch it for Portia personally, but that's just me. But anyways, guys, Just because I like the show doesn't mean that you do. Would you like for Kenya Moore to come back? I would love for her to come back. You know, I think that she has an interesting storyline this season. Some people might say, well, she hasn't had a storyline, you know, for seasons. So, you know, her having one this season, you know, would be a change. Because, like, when's the last time that she had an interesting storyline? I think that's what a lot of people would say. So, you know, anyways, long story short, I would love to see her come back. I would love to see what's going on in her life. You know, new marriage, new baby. I mean, that's pretty big. I mean, it's crazy because if a person had one of those things going on, it would be considered to be a major storyline, potentially a major storyline. But for somebody who has this big personality like Kenya Moore, you know, larger than life, and for her to have both of those things going on at the same time, wow, it's just absolutely amazing. You know, like, her storyline should be like possibly like the biggest one in the show if she comes back. But I heard that she got her own show coming out, so, you know, that's really good. And it's pretty much like a special thing. I think it's gonna be like 2 episodes. Yeah, but anyways, guys, what do you guys think? Are you gonna watch the show for Kenya Moore, or are you a hater? Let me know what you think about it all below. Meat Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. Let me know what you think about Kenya coming back to the show potentially. Share this video on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, 2 cans with a string in the middle, and telepathically. That way everybody and their mama too knows that there is the potential of Kenya Moore coming back to the show, because I keep hearing that the show is going to be boring this season. It's really crazy. Like, I've heard it multiple times. And you know, it's funny because a cast photo came out and Kenya Moore was not one of the people there. But then again, people were saying that Marlo was going to be one of the main cast members. She was going to be getting a peach, but yes, she's not one of the main cast members either. So maybe Kenya will at least make an appearance. Do you want her to make an appearance? Do you want her to be one of the stars of the show? Let me know what you think about it below. Meat Magazine. And Meat Magazine Uncensored. Make sure you subscribe to Meat Magazine Uncensored as well.